Welcome back. Got the Poke Counselor here with our third episode, and I'm very excited to see how this is gonna go. I have my daughter opened up one of these earlier today, and she got that was actually the first Journey Together pack that had been opened in the house, and she got a stellar, cute little pull. It was just a little Dunsparce, but for her it was pretty cool. I actually ended up showing that in the last video, and we're going to go through a couple different little things here. We're going to go through the Hobzacian. We got this mini portfolio as well, and then a booster bundle, and that's going to end off the Journey Together for the day. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive into my Blooming Waters selection. I've got 2 boxes. That's a big fill right there, so that'll be fun. There's, what is that, 12 packs per, so there's going to be 24 packs of Blooming Waters that we're going to open up. And then we're going to dive into the regular 151, the mini tins. I was able to score a 2-pack of that from Costco the other day, and really looking forward to hopefully finishing off the class there. I don't know. I hope so. I'm optimistic. Got some, best of luck wishes from some of the people that were there with me earlier today. All right, I got Farfetch keeping an eye on things. Good for you, Farfetched. Your keen eyesight. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. Journey Together has been nothing but good to me so far. I have pulled a few full arts, and really digging some of the artwork. Heck of a lot better than what I was getting out of Traumatic Evolutions. Yeah, definitely experiencing a much better situation than what was coming out of that, because I was getting nothing out of that. 20-ish packs, and I've got 2 basic EX cards. Yeah, that hurt. Especially when all the scalpers are out there trying to sell each pack for like over $10 a pack. And, we got lucky over at Target a couple weeks ago. And then I just held on to the tins, trying to see if there was, maybe some moment of clarity where I decide whether or not I was going to keep them, open them, or maybe try and, sell them, or just maybe even give them to somebody else that doesn't have the option of, like the time, like because of my shift schedule, I'm able to kind of have those few days where I'm able to step away from work for a little bit, go during like a working hour when most of the adults are actually, at work. All right, but we got our 1 pack from that mini portfolio. Let's see if we can get some sick magic, and then we're gonna dump into the booster bundle and then Hobzacian box. Chunk, Joltik, Farvesta, into a Volcarona. Got a fire. Something fire in this one. A little Fighting Spear, a little Squobet. Oh! 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 And Zoroark? Oh man, that's good looking. This is our first gold card. And we got that Whale Lord to finish it off. This is such a good freaking pack. Oh man, I have really been enjoying this Journey Together. It has been. Man, it's been such a good journey. Trade Night Joker. All right, let's see how the back looks. Oh man, that looks good. Dude, what is going on? This is such a change of pace. Let's throw this into a sleeve immediately, because I do not want to sit on this thing just sitting out. Man, that is a good looking card. I really like some of this artwork. I like the gold trimming around the actual body itself, and then the profile there and that's a good looking card. I don't know how it says there's 159, but obviously there's significantly more cards in the set list, but I don't have an exact number. Just looking over here to my left, I've got a giant list of about how many cards, or sorry, the top 40 pulls in the grouping. Yeah, this isn't too far down from the top. Oh my god! Out of a freaking mini box? Oh man! Hey, good looking out, Farfetch. Good for you. Here, we got Psyduck on the other side. He looks confused. Let me explain to you, Psyduck. This is a good card, and that'll put a freaking smile on your face. Oh, hell yeah! Hell yeah! All right, we're gonna set you down. Dude, oh man, that feels good. Man, with that, this has been great. I'm enjoying this. Just put a smile on. You know, I'm almost curious if Journey Together could go toe to toe with 151, because my luck has been with 151 has been pretty good. All right, Hobbs Zacian, or are we going with the booster bundle? I think we're gonna go with the booster bundle. Let's see. That good luck booster bundle. Trying to pull up with that. I mean, you have to put out some good stuff to be able to catch up with that one pack magic from that mini portfolio bin. Oh, dude, that's sick. All right. You know what? We're gonna set that one off to the side over here with some of the other pulls that we've gotten from the day so far. I really like that artwork. That was one of the things that really drew me to the Journey Together. I mean, besides the fact that I got really lucky with the Pokemon Center, was able to get 2 of their boxes. It was just like the artwork. It reminds me so much of the Gym Leader artwork from back in the day, and I loved that edition from when we were growing up back in, you know, Wizards of the Coast, and we would see a lot of that really, really cool artwork. I was always a big fan of the Blaine's Pokemon, but I mean, it didn't really matter. Like Lieutenant Surges, Misty's, Brock's, you know, it all had its really cool stuff. And of course, Erica's Venusaur was like, I mean, that was one of the coolest cards that had ever landed. You know, Blaine's Charizard being like quite possibly one of the most expensive ones, but I didn't really care that much about Charizard, just because I always felt like Charizard was just a little bit on the overhyped. Not because he wasn't OP, because he was, but I don't know. I just felt a little bit more drawn to like Blastoise and Venusaur and whatnot. But I mean, yeah, as you can tell, I've got a couple little ETBs right there of Charmander. Those are the Obsidian Flames ones. I really like those. And then I've got the UPC from Charizard that I got from a very awesome neighbor, Jacob. He's on his way out of Pokemon collecting, only with regards to the fact that he's having a second kiddo. So, you know, shout out to him. Hopefully him and his wife are doing quite well, and that kid comes out nice and healthy and safe, and that hopefully I'm able to afford buying more stuff from you in the future, because I know that we talked about going into collaboration on some of this with your intimate knowledge of the market and your insane amount of stock that I do not have. And yeah, I just really appreciate a lot of you know, the good friendship and good vibes that I've got from him in the past. And he's really helped us out quite a bit, not just with product, but also just with really kind of pushing me a bit to doing stuff like this. And I was really enjoying that. And then I ran into a nice gentleman named Eddie out at the bar not that long ago, and just happened to over the shoulder him on his phone while he's ripping packs on his phone. I just happened to be doing the exact same thing while I was sitting over there at my side of the bar, and I looked over and saw that he was doing the same, and we just started chatting. We've been pretty cool ever since. All right, following it up with another Wailord. You know, that is the exact 3rd time that we've pulled this card, and in the first time that we pulled it, we actually had a full art, and then the second time we pulled it, we had a full art, and now we didn't get anything on that time. But I'm not losing the momentum here. I'm not losing the optimism for what we might actually end up getting here. Hopefully, we could find a belly bolt, because I love that. I believe it was the Obsidian Flames belly bolt that I had pulled a while ago, and I love that card. I just find that card to be so cool. It's where he's sitting there in kind of like a cavern, and he's illuminated, and I always thought that was a really cool looking card. And I'm really hoping to get Iono's belly bolt. I thought that was a really cool looking Pokemon, and obviously we want the Salamence, Clefairy, and the Zoroark, but yeah. I just think that belly bolt's a really cool looking card. The Volcanion is a freaking sick looking Pokemon. I like that one. That one seems like a little bit on the OP side as well, but cool card, cool artwork. All right, here we go. Joltik, Larvesta, Beldum, Torkoal, Maractus, Toedscruel, Ruffian, Darmaka, Larvitar, and a Magmortar to finish it off. It's good looking artwork. I like the 3 dimensions to it. Or not literally 3 dimensions, but it's got a little bit of depth to it. I like that. All right. Still kind of following along with riding that wave of that Zoroark that we pulled a little bit ago in that mini portfolio, hoping to see if we can get something cool coming out of this one. I don't even know why they even include those. I almost wish you could buy a pack that didn't come with that waste of paper. All right. Oh, accidentally peeked a little bit more towards the back there. Got something. It doesn't look like it's going to be too great, but we got something. All right. Basic Energy Fire. Purloin. Pearl, Bayonet. I've never been a fan of that. Pangoro. Shelgon Reverse. Shelmet Reverse. Let's see. How many more shells do we have in this setting? Oh, and a Clodsar Paldean. All right. You know what's funny? I think we've got a very similar Clodsire card. I don't remember which other... Sorry, it's having a hard time focusing. We've got another Clodsire that looks almost exactly like this. I don't remember which generation it was, but that's a good looking card. It's not bad. I do know that the Paldean Clodsire in Pokemon Go is a little OP when it comes to PvP. Anytime I saw that one coming out, I pretty much just accepted defeat and I just kind of ended. It's just one of the cards that I just knew, or one of the Pokemon that when I saw it come out, I was just like, I don't have a setting for that. Oh well. Move some of this stuff off to the side, and we're hammering through halfway through the booster bundle. Still kind of enjoying looking over here at that Zoroark every now and then. Man, that's a good looking card. All right, Journey Together. Really enjoying this little bit here. All right, piece of crap. Okay, let's see what we got. Sorry, it feels like there's a hair on my nose. Shoe Pit, Corpse Choir. Focusing here. Common Skin, Golem, Coffee. Oh! You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, that's just 2 away from that Zoroark that we just pulled. That's just beneath it. Oh my god, what else do we have? Is there something else? Ah, it's just a Regirock, but that is sick. Dude, this is the one that I've been hoping to get. Oh, and then it just wants to go out of Zoom. Oh, you bastard. All right. God, that's a cool looking card. Alright, what do we have here? Its immense size is the reason for its popularity. Wailord watching is a favorite sightseeing activity in various parts of the world. That is such a cool card. cool little dimensions to it. I love that. I love the little artwork. I love the little ship that's there. Just goes to show you the overall size of that beast. I like that they did that. That is a cool card. Man, the centering looks fantastic, and the edge work looks great. Let's check and see. The corners are, I mean, there's a hint of a nick there at the top, right? I'm almost wondering, is that the way I'm opening up packs? Am I just like being a bit of a Neanderthal with it? Am I just being a little too aggressive with these things? Oh, that is sick. Dude, that is psych. I'm psyched. Man, that we are getting a heck of a stack over here with all the pulls that we've gotten so far, and we've only opened up not even 4 full things, because I mean the mini portfolio still counts as one, even though it's just one pack. But you know, we pulled the most expensive card we had the entire time out of that Zoroark, or out of that mini portfolio. There, let me grab that really quick so you can see it, just in case you're just watching it now. Go. So that's what we pulled out of the mini portfolio, which only has one pack, which is just freaking cool. All right, let's tear this open just a little bit more. Maybe take the tension off of some of those corners there. All right, what do we got? Okay, we got Steel Energy. Come on. Sigilyph, just got a shiny one of those on Pokemon Go the other day. I was pretty stoked about that. Pancham, Mincino, Scavalier, Brock Scouting, Volcarona, little double action. What we got? Ah, Masquerada. All right. Still a good looking card though. I think we pulled that one 4 times today. Not sure. Kind of like the Wailord that we pulled a few times. Not the full art, that one. Just once. Yeah. Man, that's a cool pull, man. That is like, that's not finishing out the set, but I mean, honestly, like, as long as I got that one, I was gonna be pretty stoked about that. I was hoping today would just result in that. And I'd like to have the Articuno. I'd like to have some of the really tip-top pulls, like the Clefairies are really sick. But it's not necessarily about that market value. It's like, does that fizz happen? You get the fizz, like every now and then you get a little bit of a fizz, and kind of tingles your emotions a little bit. Man, that Wailord card kind of gives me the fizz. There's some cool ones up there. Got Brock's earlier, got the Furret on the first pull. That is a sick card. Got the Kilowatt Trail. That was another cool one. I'd like to get In's Reshiram. No idea what the potential that is. Just because I know that one's also kind of a promo. All right. Didn't do this useless card. Well, this is the last pack for the booster bundle. Then we're going to move our way into Hobzacian's box. All right, here we go. Toadstool. Sprigatito, Drampa. Oh, God, I hate the Drampa card. It's not a good looking Pokemon. Sandaconda. From what I have intelligence that Sandaconda don't want none unless you got Bunsen. Yeah, there's the all right, into a Hollow Metagross. That's the second time we pulled that one. What's the that one Pokemon? It's like the bread bun dog. I can't remember what the name of that one is off the top of my head. We're gonna clear up a little bit of space over here though to kind of make some room for the box. I don't have the most amount of desk space, so the box is going to come with one foil promo card. That's Hobzacian. Got 2 foil cards with the Wooloo and Dubwool, and then we got an oversized Zacian sticker, 4 packs, and the most useless piece of paper ever. All right, let's go and tear into this. And this is actually going to be our last thing that we're going to open up from Journey Together today, because I'm going to pop open the Blooming Waters boxes that I got today as well, and then we're going to go on from there. Oh man, they just want me to tear into this. No. got one. How much glue do they use on this? So I've got a second one of these over there as well. I'm gonna open up that one another time. That'll just be for more like filler, just, you know, just for content and whatnot. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna kind of move you out of the way a little bit there. Far-fetched. You don't need to be there. All right, Double Zacian. Sorry if I pronounce that wrong. I know some of you might pronounce it Zacian. Off. All right, and then you got some code cards in the back. Well, one code card in the back. My daughter loves collecting these. She thinks that because they're bigger, they're better. She might have something there. I don't know. Yeah. It's just a bigger version. It's a little more difficult to kind of take care of. Is that the sticker? Yeah, this is the sticker. A little Polaroid looking thing. I can't say that I've ever taken a Polaroid that has so much flair. Need at least 17 pieces of flair. All right, so we got our 4 packs. And let's see. 2 of them are journeying together. We got 1 Surging and 1 Obsidian Flames. Surging Sparks has given me some of the worst pull rates I've experienced in Pokemon. So we're actually, I want to end this box well. So we'll end that one with Journey Together instead. So we're going to go 1 Obsidian, 1 Surging, back. 1 Obsidian, Journey, Surging, back over to Journey. All right, man, this one's not even one to open properly. All right, kind of struggling there. One. Yep. All right, here we go. Okay, come on, Obsidian Flames. I know we've already pulled the Altaria. I believe that's from your generation, but all right, Larbest. I like that. That's such a cool looking card. It's definitely a different style than what you get in the Journey Together. Grumpig. There's that Clownzire. Trevenant is just such a that is a demonic looking Pokemon. Inkay, Lechonk, anything? Nothing besides a beautiful looking Togekiss. Or Togekiss, I don't know. There's another one where I've heard it go a couple different ways. Alright. Should we go Bellybolt or Clefairy? I'm sure I've opened up plenty of both at this point. Alright, we're gonna go Clefairy. Toss that off to the side. And off to the side as well. Okay. Come on, Journey. Let's bring it home. Ends Clink, Lotad, Nimble, Cling Clang, Walla Walla Bang Bang. Oh, Sandaconda, we already talked about this. Meowscarada, anything? Ooh, we got a Zacian EX. Is that the exact same thing as what we just pulled out of the, Yeah, that's like, oh, okay, so they used a mirror on it. So the promo, it's just, come on, guys. All right, whatever. Yeah, that is a pretty decent looking card. I don't mind Zacian at all. I find it I mean, it's considered a $5 card as of right now, but, you know, definitely goes up a lot higher for sure. For the SIR is 180 nearly, and that pulling that one would take the second place cake in most valuable cards that are had in my collection. And I know that doesn't sound like much, but when I was growing up, a top tier card was like $50. That would be, you know, of course, like a Charizard or something like that, you know, which, you know, still on the hunt for the Charizard from the 151, this new Scarlet Violet 151. I'm on the hunt. Got a lot of people that have been pulling that one around me. Got seen some lucky people kind of pull that one on like one of their first iterations of ever opening up 151, and I gotta say, I don't wear jealousy well, but yeah, I mean, good for them. Good for you. Oh, code card. All right. Surging. I do not feel the energy surging through me on this one. Just, I opened up like so many packs the other day, and I got like 3 pulls. Honestly, I think we're at Journey together. We're probably every 2 or 3 packs we've got a decent pull, including that. The lowest one that I've got so far is that Zacian, and that is yeah, that's the lowest pull still that we've got, and that's still pretty awesome. Or no, we got a Dunsparce. My daughter pulled one earlier today, which is lower, but it doesn't really matter. But either way, we're gonna jump right into this. Sigalith, Duraludon, Kilowatt-Trell, Ho. Here we go. Come on, Zerde. Okay, Simisear. Ah, really? So we pull the reverse and the regular, and it's the same. I mean, come on, guys. Oh well, that's Surging Sparks, man. If I had to rate it, of like some of the generations that we've kind of walked through, honestly, I would put Surging Sparks not as bad as Evolving Skies or Prismatic, but like maybe as Evolving Skies, because I've had some okay pulls with Evolving. I haven't had any good pulls with Prismatic. I don't know, maybe I'll just get lucky and I'll just get like 6 packs in a row of just like SIRs or art rares or whatever. But I mean, honestly, if I'm a gambling man, and I lightly am, I'd like to think that there's probably not much of a shot of making my way into the record books of Prismatic evolutions, unless it's like, oh yeah, you got like the worst pulls that we've seen. All right, Water Energy starting it off. Darmaka, Fungus, Clink, Lotad, Carbonite. Come on. I think what it is that it's trying to figure out its autofocus. And ooh, Hop Snorlax. Okay, so this is actually nearly identical to the Hop Snorlax that we got earlier today, which was the GameStop promo. And yeah, there's I mean, there's a little more features in the GameStop promo one. As you can tell, there's more circles or dots or specks, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, good looking card though. But I mean, both of them look great. Yeah, you can tell that the main difference is that GameStop stamp that you'll see right there on the left. Yeah, I like that. I like Snorlax. Snorlax, there's I've got quite a few Snorlax things here in the room. You got that one soft plushy Snorlax that's there, and then we've got a illuminated Snorlax down below that I'm using as kind of a bookend. Yeah, I like that. I think it's one of my top 5 favorites. And even here in my on my like placemat or whatever you want to call it, I've even got a Snorlax just way off to the side over there. But yeah, definitely always been one of my top favorite Pokemon for sure. And always liked Snorlax's keeper, the chill dude. He was like the Matthew McConaughey of the Pokemon realm. He's just a little too cool for school. All right, that wraps it up for Journey Together. This, I mean, the polls that we've had have just been astounding. I mean, I'll pull up some of them right over here. Here we got the. That Zoroark is just freaking cool. I love that gold. You know, I haven't pulled a gold card in a long time. All right, sorry, I just gotta collect a little bit of them here. All right, and then we got the Furret. We got the Amoonguss. You can't really see that one. Actually, I'll just go ahead and move some of this stuff out of the way so you can kind of see it a little bit better. Sorry about the shadowing that might be there as well. Kilowatt-Trell. All right, the Belly Bolt. That's just the basic EX one. nothing fancy on that. The Dunsparce that my daughter pulled, and we got Brock Scouting, and we've got Blaziken, and then my personal favorite card for the day is this Wailord. Now, I had my eye on this Wailord ever since I saw this one get pulled and the art art actually kind of make its way to the debut. So I was very excited to see this one, and I mean, yeah, a little bit of a screech came out on that one, but you know, whatever. To each his own. I had a great time doing all this. This was fantastic. The journey together, I'm really excited for this one. I think this is actually going to be one of the ones that's going to kind of pull us out of a little bit of a funk here. Ever since, you know, going from 151 into the, you know, Prismatic, and moving into Rocket, moving into Destined Rivals. Hopefully the local card shop will kind of pull through with getting the pre-orders. Really hoping that it goes quite well. Wasn't able to get my hands on a Pokemon Center ETB or booster boxes or any of it really, but you know, there's still plenty of time to kind of, you know, pull through on that. We've got still like 2 months before it even comes out. Really, it's more like a month and a week or so. I don't know the exact release date, but either way, you can believe that I'll be waiting outside of a GameStop or any place that's gonna for sure be putting them out. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys stopping by for the journey together. This has been awesome. I'm really looking forward to kind of seeing where this channel might end up being. Hopefully it doesn't do the exact same thing as what my streaming channel did, where once I had my second kid, I just kind of dropped off on that one. It was just there was so much stimulation in life, and I really just didn't have the energy to also sit in front of a camera and you know, talk or play video games openly. I just kind of wanted that little bit to myself, just that extra little bit, just for what I can have as my solace. But I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Any of you know comments or likes or dislikes, it doesn't really matter. I appreciate the engagement, and I really hope that you guys enjoy some of this content, and I have a great rest of your day, and I really look forward to seeing any of you guys, seeing what you pull, and let me know what you got. You know, I'm curious to see what you might come up with for your like statistics or ratio for what the percentage might be. For me, it seems it's nearly between 50 and 33% of per pack of a pull, whether it be anywhere from a basic EX all the way to an absolute top tier awesome epic card. But yeah, thanks for stopping by again. I really do appreciate it, and then have a great rest of your day. Later.